one of my New Year's resolutions is to get back into plastic modeling. I've had all my stuff boxed up since August, end of August or so. I've been going through a short sale, the buyer backed up. Long story, but we're still in our house. So I am going to build this model. I am certainly not a real professional modeler at all. If you're looking for a video where you can see someone really kicking ass, then maybe don't watch this video. What I want to do is just kind of do like a video log for my own personal self, for my own learning experiences, maybe consult some help from other people and get their feedback on it. So this is a model I've been wanting to put together for quite a while. This is the Tamiya Honda Fit model. This is the older version of the car. They don't have any newer model Honda Fit models that I know of. I think this is the only one that Tamiya has ever made. So let me open this up here. This is actually going to be the first car model kit that I will have ever put together. I'm hoping it should be pretty easy and straightforward because it's just going to be all one color pretty much, except for the insides. It comes with a standard red, which I'm not going to use, obviously. I mean, I'm going to use a primer and paint all over the stuff here. But it's got some chrome parts. These don't need to be painted, I believe. Just leave those alone. There's the clear glass and all the insides of the doors. There's the dashboards. This is pretty cool. You can do Japanese or European. The driver's steering wheel's on the right hand of the car. We can do the American left. I'm going to do the Japanese version. And the underside. All sorts of neat stuff here. And of course rubber tires. So yeah, again, I've never put together a car before. This is going to be my first time. This is the floorboards, actually. It's kind of a nice little velvety. And it comes with masking stickers. This is pretty cool. So that you can spray paint the car and not have to worry about it getting into onto the glass at all. So the color I'm going to be using is this here. It's called Racing Blue TS51. The instructions called TS51 some other color, I forget, but Tamiya is now calling this Racing Blue. It's a really, really beautiful color, and if I was to own a Honda Fit, this would be the color I'd get, definitely. And this is semi-gloss black, TS29, chrome silver, X11, flat aluminum, XF16. Good thing I already had this, actually. Bought this one. I was put together a snowspeeder model. Semi-gloss black, X18, which is basically the same thing as this. Dark sea gray, metallic gray, and the German gray. So, today is January 11th, 2011, so 1/11/11, and in binary that's the number 31, I believe, and that number has no significance, so I don't even know why I bothered mentioning it. But anyhow, I'm going to start priming this, and I'd like to build this sometime soon. Maybe. See, the difficult thing about being a parent is that it is kind of hard getting into modeling. I mean, like with video games, you can just hit the pause button, but when you have a baby, you know, it's kind of hard to do modeling at the same time because, you know, you get all your paints out, you got your paintbrush ready, your airbrush, and then, you know, the wife is calling to have you help her. And what are you going to do? I mean, you can't be a jerk and be totally self-absorbed in your hobbies and not help out. But at the same time, you know, I just got to set aside time to do this and not have it interfere with being a parent. So I'm going to maybe get started on it this weekend. Okay, so today is January 15th, Saturday. Family's asleep, so it's a perfect time to get started on this. So, if I can just start taking everything out of the bags. So again, this is the first time I've ever put together a car. These decals here will go on both the top and the underside of the windows, so that I'll be able to paint, probably prime and paint the rims here, the edges, with black paint. Make everything look nicer. And it has a couple of these stickers here, these water slide decals, and it has like the dashboard, some of the stuff. The Honda Fit was actually called the Jazz in a few countries. I guess that was in Europe, I suppose. I believe the United States didn't get the Fit until 90s, or 06, I believe, 06, 07. So instead of using the water slide decal for the license plate that just says Jazz, like it, or the Fit, like you see here, I actually have a Japanese license plate. This is Kobe, my favorite city in Japan, and I got this off eBay. And what I want to do is scan this into a computer and print it out on, you can actually buy the water slide decal that you can actually print onto with your computer and cut it out and put it on your model. I've never done that before, but this would be an awesome way to do it, I think, a way to get started with doing that. Gotta be careful with these little staples. I think I lost the staple down on the floor, which will probably affect me later in life somehow. I think I might just leave these here for now. Maybe the plastic will protect it. See, I think I'll surface it. I'll do a gloss coat with Future Shine. I don't know. I have to ask around, see if I need to do a gloss coat on the clear plastic as well or not, or if that's just left alone. I'm kind of curious as to how to do that. So, the neat little chairs. I probably could just leave these on the runner here and just cut these out, and then I can paint them easier and just leave this down here because no one's going to see that down there anyways. That'll probably be the best way to do that. It's good to have a nice pair of cutters. Some people just use like regular cutters, nippers, and they're not as good. These are like super sharp. These are really, really nice. These are specifically made for plastic models. This is made by Tamiya. So I think it's really good to get that instead. So cuts very, very closely. There we go. Very closely. So there's not much, I mean, I'll kind of file that a little bit, but it won't be very necessary, I don't think. There you go. And then just put this here, and I can spray paint it that way. Do the same for this one too. I already did that. This goes goodbye. There we go. Now again, I'm going to be using the Japanese end here. So there we go. I think I'll just, yeah, it might be best to just leave this on the runner and paint it this way, I guess. I don't know, I'm just kind of guessing at this. I'm certainly not a real professional or anything, but what I could do is just, let me get one of these and just tape it to the back end here. Maybe I can do that instead. Yeah, that might look nicer. And I think the instructions call for me to color this, to paint this like silver or something. Maybe that was the chrome silver. Tamiya acrylics are really good for airbrushing. Really easy for airbrushing, but they are kind of crappy when it comes to doing detail like that with painting with your brush. So I don't know if I want to paint that with Tamiya acrylics or not. I might actually, maybe, if it's silver. Could use a Gundam marker, silver Gundam marker, and paint on that with this instead. Perhaps. My lamp's falling down here. So I'll be cementing with Tamiya cement. And for the decals, I got the Gunze Zangyo Marks Softer and Marks Setter for the decals. So this morning I'll just get busy with trimming all this stuff off. And it looks like, depending on whether it's the right or the left, the steering wheel is how you would do the windshield wipers, apparently. That's pretty interesting. There's one other thing. I wasn't sure exactly how to spray paint this, and I watched one of the Promote Skudol videos. It's a pretty awesome show in Japan. You can watch them on YouTube. I saw him, I don't know how he exactly secured it to the bottle. I'm just using some regular Scotch tape, but just kind of stick it in the middle here, and this should hold it secure while I'm airbrushing. Well, actually not airbrushing, but using the spray paint. So Looks nice.